Hi everyone, welcome. Hi Destiny, I see you. So it's time for our class, and today we're going to be learning something really exciting, something really interesting. So we're going to be learning how to craft engaging copies for social media. And yesterday we talked about how you can craft out engaging content for social media. So today is all about writing. So you're the type that if you are the type that you don't like writing, you're like, oh my god, writing is for just a set of people, only people that are creative can write, then this class is for you. Because in this lesson, we're going to be teaching how you can write, how you can craft engaging copies for social media. So let's just get right into the topic for the day, for the agenda for the day rather. So we're going to be looking at what a copy is, what is copywriting, why is copywriting important in social media, copywriting basics, and how to write captivating copies for social media. So if you're just coming, welcome. Love to see you. So I'm just going to go straight to the point, right? So yeah, welcome to Module 2. I'm very happy to have you all here. It has been a ride. Like I've enjoyed this ride from last week up till now. So we'll uncover why your captions matter, learn the basics of writing, and show you how to tailor your words to speak directly to your audience. And now I know that there's some people that are like, oh my god, I don't like writing captions, anything writing, count me out. And they are social media managers, right? But don't worry, don't be scared. That's why this course is here. So today we're going to be learning all about writing. So if you don't know how to write, don't just know that you're leaving this class with a lot of insight on how to write better, on how to craft better copies, right? So let's get right into it without further ado. And yeah, before I go ahead, right? So today we're going to be teaching about how you can write, and the main topic of subject here, or subject of topic here, is copywriting. And as a social media manager, it's very important for you to have that skill, right? When you have that skill, then you are one step ahead of other people, because that copywriting skill will help you to even market your product more. It will help you to market your social media content more. So that's what copywriting is all about, and we're going to be discussing about it in this topic. And I'm also going to be teaching you how you can write good copies and captions and all of that. So let's just go right into it. Hello Joseph, hello Gift, hello Miracle, hello, Amma. Nice to see you guys. So yeah, what is a copy? So now I said we're talking about copywriting, right? So first of all, we must first know what a copy is. So a copy is a written content for marketing and advertising purposes. That's as simple as it gets. So a copy is something that is written, but you must know that it is for marketing and it's for advertising. So it's not just a normal type of written content. A copy is mainly for marketing and advertising. So when someone asks you, oh, write a copy for me, they're telling you to write a copy because it's for advertising, it's for marketing. So it's not just a regular type of caption that you write on social media. No, a copy is a written content for marketing and advertising purposes. And I don't know if you, whenever you're driving around your city, whether Lagos or wherever that you stay, right? And then you see some billboards, and then you see Rema and Coca-Cola advert, and then you see Pepsi ads and all of that. So when you look closely at the billboard, you see those wordings that they put there. Those are copies, because they know that that particular billboard, a lot of people are going to see it. So it's for advertising purposes, for marketing. So that's the whole point. That's what a copy is. So a copy is literally those things that you see on this. It doesn't have to be only on billboards. It can be on ads. So when you want to run Instagram and Facebook ads, the caption that you use is called an ad copy, right? So that's the advertisement copy. That's what you're trying to write so that you would draw people. So it's not just a regular written content. So I'm sure we're already getting insights. If you don't know what a copy was before, now you know what a copy is. It's for advertising and it's for marketing purposes, right? So when someone asks you to write a copy for them, they're asking you to do that because they want you to use it for an advertisement purpose. And it can also be used for captions. So copywriting is very broad. A copy doesn't only have to be for, obviously, when you are marketing and advertising, email marketing is also a form of marketing too. So you can use copy as a form of you can use copy for email marketing. When you are sending emails to your audience, you can use that skill of copywriting, right? And then you can basically just use it to sell stuff for people. That is what a copy is. So I hope we're gaining perspective, and we now know what a copy is if we did not know before. Right. So let's just go to the next slide. So now I've explained what a copy is, and I told you that a copy is a written content for strictly for advertisement and marketing purposes. So it's not just for anyhow writing, it's for advertisement, it's for marketing, right? And now, what is copywriting? Copywriting is an intentional way of writing to your audience when you need them to perform an action in return. So when you are doing copywriting, you are being intentional. You're not just writing. No, you are sitting down and you are carefully crafting out your words, because you know that these words, when people see them, is for advertisement, and you want them to perform a particular action, right? So it's just like saying now, it's just like saying that, oh, I want to sell a particular clothes, or I want to sell a particular pen. I'm not just saying, oh, order this pen now, big biro, order it now. No, I'm intentionally telling you that this pen is something that the ink lasts long, is really good for writing long form notes and all of that. So I'm trying to be intentional. So it's not just when you write normal captions or write normal writing. No, copywriting is an intentional way. And you must always note that whenever you are doing copywriting, or whenever you are writing a copy, there must always be a call to action. So you're telling them, this is your last chance to grab this, or this is we have it in limited stock, so send the DM to order yours now. That's an action. So there's an action that they want you to perform, right? Secondly, copywriting always has a clear and compelling call to action. So you're not giving them a story why they should buy it. After you have written your copy, you are now writing a short and clear call to action and telling them why they should perform that particular action, right? Either they should buy it, they should visit your website, click a link in your bio, or whatever it is. Now, the main point of copywriting is persuasion, right? Now you see these two airpods. I have these two airpods here, and they are both black. They are both the same. And then one person, seller A, tells me that, oh, this is our Oraimo earbuds. It's really good. You can buy it. And then the second person tells me that this is the you can get on you can this AirPods is only sold in Nigeria. So we only have sorry, not Nigeria. That's not a persuading enough thing to say. So you can say, oh, this AirPods, we have only one made in Nigeria, or something like that. And the person is trying to persuade me. So copywriting is persuasion. So if you see this one and this one, you obviously want to buy this one because that person has persuaded you enough. Unlike this person that just comes and says, oh, send a DM to order, we have a nice Oraimo AirPods. No, when they persuade you, then you won't want to take an action, because I mean, they are persuading you, right? So the main point of copywriting is persuasion. And the other point here says copywriting is creating persuasive and effective written content to achieve marketing and promotional goals. I already said that the main point of you writing a copy is because you want to achieve a particular goal. So you're not just writing for writing's sake. You are writing because you are trying to market to someone. You're trying to tell them that, oh, this is why you should buy this is why you should buy that. Right? I hope we are gaining perspective. Please let me know in the comment section if you're understanding what a copy is and what copywriting is all about. Now, a copy is a written content for advertisement and marketing purposes. Now, writing, so copy plus writing, if you merge them all together, copywriting is creating persuasive and effective written content to achieve marketing and promotional goals. And one thing that you must understand is that some people, they used to forget that your words actually have power. When you come on social media, you feel like, oh, nobody really cares about what I'm saying in my caption. No, people are always taking note of your caption. It's good to create great content, right? But it's also good to also create good, also write or craft out good captions, because your words have power. Your words have the power to persuade people. Your word has the power to actually tell people that, oh, I think you should buy this, is really good. So you must understand that as a social media manager, whatever it is that you do in the digital space, your words have power. And copyright, that's where copywriting comes in. So copywriting now helps you to advertise your product. It helps you to market. It persuades your buyer that, oh, this is why I think you should buy this. This is why I think you should buy that. So that's where copywriting comes in, right? And then now copywriting explains. So I'm going to explain the full thing. So copywriting is the skill of creating written content, often referred to as a copy, to either persuade. So copywriting does three things for you. It's either persuading your buyer, it's engaging them, and it's motivating them to a specific audience to take action. And I give you an example about these AirPods. One person tells me, oh, buy these AirPods, available now at 26,000, da, 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 da. And this other one tells me, this AirPod is the only one that we have in Nigeria. See, when they tell you that one, you be like, abeg, please, me, I want to own this only AirPods they have in Nigeria. You won't even send this, even if they are the same product, fine. But you won't even send the other seller, because that one, she didn't make a lot of efforts in selling her product. So you see how powerful copywriting is, and you see how powerful your words are. So your words are very important in social media. You cannot just come and say you're managing a brand and you just tell them, and you're managing a fashion brand, you just say, oh, we have three varieties of these colors available. Send the DM to order. Now you must persuade your buyer. If you truly and truly want them to take an action, you must persuade them. And that is where the art of copywriting comes in. So copywriting is a powerful tool for capturing your audience attention. See, there are some words that you see, see, the funny thing is a lot of people don't read captions, but when they scroll through your content, there's some words that just catches their attention, that catches their eyes. When you, for example, if you put on your caption, this word "I love you" is always catching everybody's attention because everybody wants to be loved. So when you put that, I'm not saying you should go and put in "I love you" on your caption anyhow, but when you put "I love you" in your caption, it automatically grabs your attention. Even if you are not looking at it, your eye basically sees it. So that's how powerful copywriting is. It catches the attention of your audience and it encourages them to interact with your content. See, no matter how this person advertised this airpods very well to me, right? There's no how I will not want to even now interact with the content. Like, how do you think it's the only airpods in Nigeria? Blah blah. In fact, you will not start indulging them because your content is already interactive enough, right? What you are saying in your caption, everybody wants to give their 2 cents, right? So a good social media copy is essential for building connections, getting engagement, and ultimately driving desired action, which is the goal, the common goal of copywriting. The goal of copywriting is for your audience to take an action, right? So you're not just writing for writing's sake. It's an intentional way of writing. I hope you understand. Let me know if you understand in the comments. So yeah, so we have copywriting versus regular writing. I'm sure somebody will be like, okay, so I don't get, like, what's the difference? Maybe I've not convinced you enough. So you're like, oh my God, what's the difference between copywriting and regular writing now? So think of copywriting as a way of whining your reader. So you're whining them to perform a particular action. You're telling them that, see, I think you should buy this thing. This thing is better. These are the benefits that you can get from using this particular ring light. You get extra batteries, you get this, you get that. You are whining them. You are telling them that, see, if you don't buy this thing, another person is going to buy it. So copywriting is a way of whining your reader to either perform an action. The action could be click the link in your bio. So you see how necessary copywriting is in social media management. When you infuse this skill of copywriting into your social media management game, see, it's going to be to top notch. It's going to be to the next level because you're not just writing regular captions now. You are writing copies. You are writing standard copies that will catch your attention of your buyer. You are being intentional when writing your words. And one thing that I advise is that whenever you want to write your captions for your social media page, don't just start writing it that day. When you create the content, now think about it. Oh, this is how I'm going to craft this word. This is how I'm going to put it together so that I will catch their attention. See, whether you like it or not, some people feel like, oh, words don't really matter. Nobody really reads caption. Caption catches people's attention. As much as you think, like, when they look at your content, you feel like they don't look at your caption. They look at your caption. And that's where your audience knows whether you're serious or not. Because they can see that, oh my God, this person actually takes time to write this. I really like the way they put their attention into writing all of this, right? So for example, this is an example of a copy. Our signature pasta is back. This is your last chance to grab this sweet creamy pasta. Promo ends today. If you see this thing, you're already eating the pasta in your mind. Even before you say you want to order the pasta, you've already eaten it. Because you can see how enticing this looks. Our signature pasta is back. This is your last chance to grab this sweet, creamy pasta. Promo ends today. You can see that the call to action is there. So they are not telling you that this pasta is going to be around tomorrow. They're telling you that the promo ends today. Oh, so the 50% off that we are giving you is today. So if you're not buying today, you're not going to get 50% off tomorrow. So you can see how clear and concise this copy is. At the first line, they gave you a very catchy thing. So they're telling you our pasta is back. That is an action word. It is back. So they're telling you that this is your last chance to grab this sweet creamy pasta. Promo ends today. Click the link in my bio to order now. You can see how enticing that copy is. So I'm not just saying, so imagine as opposed to saying our pasta is available, order now. That sounds so boring, like as opposed to this one. So this is what a copy looks like. This is the art of copywriting, basically. And then now we have regular writing. As for regular writing, that's what I just did here. Basically, jokes on me, but like that's what I just did here. Regular writing could be for different reasons, to inform, to entertain. Regular writing is boring, just writing. So for example, the sun began to set behind the mountains, casting long shadows across the tranquil valley. I'm so sorry, guys, but that is regular writing. Well, we already know. But I'm going to give another example of what some Instagram vendors used to do, right, with their regular writing. So they can say, so let's say this vendor sells clothes. So she can say, we have our Nello dress in different colors. So beautiful. Available in size 10 to 14. Size as seen on model is 16, size 16. Order now. that is literally like regular writing, because the person is not even paying attention to whether there is a catchy caption or copy at the beginning. They are not paying attention to even the benefits of the dress. They are just saying it's so beautiful. You're not telling us, oh, this dress is stretchy, it will last you long. This dress, you can wear it up to 12 months, up to 2 years. So they are not even giving us benefits. They're just telling us that, oh, our dress is available in different colors, so beautiful. Order now, size 10 to 14. That's what your favorite Instagram vendors they do, right? But when you are actually intentional about writing your copies, you would even add your calls to action. You make sure that your word from the beginning is catchy and everything like that. I hope we are getting this. Please let me see our emojis. Let me see if we're feeling this topic, right? And then, any questions before I continue? You have any questions? Just comment down below. I'm just gonna do a recap. So we spoke about what a copy is, and I said a copy is a written content for advertisement and marketing purposes. So a copy is not just a regular writing. And I gave an example of when you are driving along the road, and then you see some billboards, right? And then you see Rema on it, and you see this Coca-Cola billboard, and they write some really nice copy on it. That's the copy, because they know that that billboard is going to be advertising to people. That billboard is for marketing purposes. So they are not just writing regular words. They are being intentional about their writing, because they know that this billboard, a lot of people are going to set their eyes on it, is for advertising purposes, right? So yeah, that's that about that. And then we now went ahead to speak about, we gave a difference between copywriting and regular writing, and yeah, all of that basically. And then now I've told you the difference between copywriting and regular writing, and now you already know the difference. So now, what's the difference between a copy and a caption? Because some people, they can be confused, right? And I don't blame you, because I mean, if you are just learning this for the first time, then you will be confused. You'll be asking so many questions. That's why I've made sure to clarify and be very, very clear with this. So now, what's the difference between a copy and a caption? A caption is a short piece of text accompanying a photo or a video. So you already know, when you come on social media, you see the video content and then you see something below, that's the caption, right? And then a copy is a broader term that includes all written content for marketing. So a copy is not only limited to a caption. A copy is not only limited to a writing. A copy is a broad term for all written content that has to do with marketing, whether digital marketing, whether you're doing traditional marketing. As far as that writing is for advertising purposes, it's a copy. So a copy is a broad term. So it's not limited to only a caption, right? It's for marketing and it's for advertising. And also, a caption provides context, describes the content, or adds a brief message to complement the visual. Just like any normal caption, they want to explain, oh, this is why you should do this is why, and whatever, right? And then in social media, copy refers to the written content of a post, which can include captions, main messages, and also for marketing purposes. So we already know that a copy is for marketing purposes. So I'm sure by now you already know the difference between a copy and a caption. And then now you might be asking, okay, so what's the whole point of copywriting? Like, why do I need it in social media? Why can't I just be writing my normal captions? Like, why is this so important? So the first point here says copywriting is very important in social media because it helps to draw the attention of your reader instantly. It stops people from scrolling past your post and notice your content. And I gave an example of that pasta. When you see that caption, or when you see that copy under your content, in fact, some people will be like, "Abeg, let me see what this person is writing here." So that copy automatically grabs their attention. It catches their attention that they want to go ahead to now read it. When someone is reading your caption and they're reading it to the end, you must know that you have written something really good there, right? So copywriting is very important. So if you are questioning and you're like, oh my god, so why do you think I should use a copy when I'm posting on social media? It is important because it helps your reader to stop instantly and stop scrolling and then notice your content, right? And secondly, words are very powerful. Copywriting helps to pass across your message to your audience very clearly. I already said it before, your words are very powerful. Sometimes you might think that, oh, your words don't matter, but people are reading your words. People are seeing what you're saying, right? So don't think that, oh, caption doesn't really matter, let me just write anything. No, don't just write anything, because your words are very powerful. And I give an example of when, like, somebody should write I love you in the caption. Your eyes will automatically, even if you didn't see that I love you before, I don't know if this has happened to you before, your eyes will automatically, like, look at that particular writing, because it is something that you know that, oh yes, that's a very powerful word, right? So yeah, words are very powerful, and copywriting helps to pass across your message to your audience very clearly. And copywriting, I mean, is for marketing. So you know that you are clear on your marketing, you are giving your call to action. This is what you should do. You are giving them clear details, you're not giving them too much story, right? So that is why copywriting is important. And thirdly, a well-crafted copy encourages your audience to interact with you, which helps your engagement. So like ordinarily, like if your audience should look at your content or your copy and it catches their attention, nobody will tell them to like, nobody will tell them to comment. They want to give their opinion about it, they want to give their 2 cents. Oh, this is what I think about this pasta, or I want to order every like the copy is already catching their attention enough, so they have no choice but to go ahead to engage. All right. And the other point here says a powerful copy drives your audience to take action. Now when you see that nice copy that I wrote concerning that pasta, nobody will tell you to go and buy the pasta. In fact, you're already eating the pasta in your mind because that copy was too, it was too sumptuous. It was as if that was the pasta itself, right? So a copy drives your audience to take an action. So that's why it's important to always try to use copywriting when you are doing your social media and all of that. And the last point here says copywriting helps to build your connection with your audience. So your audience, they already know that, oh, this person talks a particular way. They like the way you talk. They like the way you write your copies. They're already connected to you, right? So yeah. And then now, copywriting do's and don'ts. So because I said that you should try to persuade your audience and be intentional when you're writing, does not mean that you now go and overdo. You now go and say you must buy this thing now. If you don't buy it, something is going to happen to you. No, please persuade them in a good way. Persuade them in actually like a good way. Don't try to now be lying because you want to catch their attention. No. So the first thing that you shouldn't do when you are doing copywriting is don't make your copy too long. See, you know that people have short attention span. Don't like to read too many long things. So don't try to, because you want to persuade or you want to ask somebody to take an action, you now go and write one very long message. Nobody's going to read that. Yeah, the only one that's going to read that. So make sure that your copy is not too long and make sure to leave your audience curious and eager. So when you are writing your copy or your caption, there should be a cliffhanger. So there should be something that tells them, oh, if you want to know about if you want to know more about this, send me a DM. There should be something that you should not just put the full gist there. Put a cliffhanger, something that you leave them curious and they will be asking questions. So they'll be like, oh, what does this thing do? Can he do this? Can he do that? So they are not the ones that are not asking you questions because they are curious. They want to know more. So whenever you're writing your copy, always keep this in mind. And secondly, avoid lying in your copy for the sake of clickbait. Some people, they used to do it. They'll be lying. They'll say, oh, do this and we'll give you, buy this shirt and we'll give you 2 extra shirts. Don't lie because you want clickbait, because people will find out and you will tarnish your brand image. So don't try to lie when you are copywriting. Just try to be true and authentic to your readers so that they can trust you. And then the other point here says, don't overpromise. I know they promise waiting, I know fit give. What did they say in that video? Whatever they said. So don't try to overpromise them because you want them to take a particular action. Always try to be very true to yourself and authentic, because at the end of the day, when you finish lying, you'll be the one to come and answer to your complaints in your comment section. And then also, don't make your copy too long. I already talked about that. And then avoid trying to write your whole information in your copy. I already said it. Don't try to make your copy extremely long, because nobody is going to read that. People don't have time on social media. They just want to scroll and just pass your content. So make sure that you make your copies a bit short. It doesn't have to be too long, right? You can make it short as well. And then copywriting do's. Try using numbers when you're writing. See, numbers has a way of catching people's audience. When I see 5, when I see 1, when I see 2, automatically my brain just adjusts because I want to see what are they writing here. So numbers, you can try using numbers. You can incorporate numbers into your copies. So you can say, oh, 5 ways you can achieve a glowing skin. So people are like, oh my God, I want to know that 5 ways. So they are curious. You are drawing their curiosity, right? So try to use numbers when you're writing your copies. And then secondly, showcase or highlight the benefit that your reader stands to gain. So whenever you're trying to write your copy, don't try to write, oh, this product has this vitamin C, it has glycerin, it has whatever and whatever and whatever. No, everybody, that's a normal feature. Everybody knows that. Try to put the benefits. So you tell them that when you use this product, you have a glowing and spotless skin. So you tell them what they stand to gain. Don't tell them common things like features. We already know that, obviously, if you are selling a cream to us, that cream is going to have, I don't know what they put in creams, maybe glycerin or something, right? And then also, your copy should keep your audience on their toes. I already talked about this. Give them a cliffhanger, right? Keep your audience on their toes. Don't try to put all your information in the caption. Always try to make them to inquire more, to ask more questions. And then the other point here says, consider what would grab your attention. So when you finish writing your copy, ask yourself, when I come across this copy, would I actually want to take an action? Will I want to engage? So ask yourself that question before you go ahead to now publish that content alongside the copy, right? I hope we are getting it. Let me know in the comment section. I hope we are learning something new. Hope you have learned what a copy is, if you did not know that before, and how to write copies, your do's and your don'ts, and all of that. And then now you might ask, okay, Bruno, you have told us about what a copy is, why copies are important, how to what to do and what not to do when writing copies. Now, how do I write captivating copies for social media? And somebody might ask, what's actually the practical step? How do I now go about? You have told me what to do and what not to do. So how do I now go about? So I'm going to be showing you some things that you're going to check when you're writing your copies, right? So the first thing here says step one. I'll be hammering on this. Like, if you don't know how to craft out your target audience, please go back to module one, I think lesson two, right? So step one for crafting your copy, know your audience. Before going ahead to write your copy, you must understand the audience that you're writing for. When you understand the people that you're writing for already, you already know what is going to catch their attention. You know what they like to see, right? So know your audience first and foremost before you go ahead and start writing, these are 5 ways that you can upgrade your blah, 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 right? Make sure to know your audience first. And then secondly, I talked about this already, highlight benefits, not features. So focus on how the product or service benefits the customer rather than just listing features. So don't just go ahead to just write No, don't be writing all those features. Nobody wants to see that. They want to see how that product can solve their problem. They want to see how you can fulfill a need or even improve their life, right? And then step three, make sure to use persuasive language. Use words that will catch their attention, that they automatically that they want to look at. Even if they don't want to look at it, they will look at it, right? So try using trigger words like imagine, discover, save, free. People like saying free. That word free. Once I see it like this, my eye has already entered into the copy or whatever it is that they wrote there. So make sure to use persuasive language. And step four, make it easy to read. So try making use of, if you're writing a kind of a long copy, not too long, make sure you use your spacing. Don't make everything too jam-packed. And then, yeah, that's literally all about copywriting. Let me know if you learned something new today. Let me know if you are going to be incorporating copywriting in your social media management goal. Let me know if you enjoy that topic, copywriting, and you want to go ahead to now even learn more about copywriting, because it doesn't end here, right? Practice makes perfect. So you have to continue writing out copy. Writing is not a skill that you learn in one day, right? So you keep practicing and you keep practicing until you become the best copywriter that you can be. So let me know what you think about this lesson. Let me have your feedback. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And let me know if you enjoyed the topic of the day. Thank you very much, everyone, and see you next week. Or no, not next week, Thursday. Bye.